Hello YouTube. Well, as I mentioned in a video earlier, this is my replacement kayak from Feelfree, and I'm going to show you how to convert these tie-down straps, this webbing, to a better mechanism, better way to secure your crate. Alright, this is what I'll attempt to show you what I did to this strap, which was originally on the kayak, and I felt like it just didn't secure good enough. Plus, it was difficult to get on and off each time every time I put my crate on. These straps were very cumbersome. So these have a quick release, the little belt, the little buckles, the quick release buckles that you can buy at a lot of craft stores. I bought these at Walmart. This webbing is 1 inch wide, so if you do this on your kayak, make sure you take the width of the webbing. So anyway, I'm going to show you how I took these straps that came on the boat and turn them into that very same strap that I'm showing you here. The thing you want to do is you'll have to cut these straps or this buckle off. This is what's going to you're going to use this to secure the quick disconnect buckles, but you have to cut this webbing off. And I would take a cigarette lighter and melt the end just to secure it, to keep it from unraveling. When you do that, you'll have just a plain buckle. Remove all the buckles remove that buckle that comes on it. Then the next thing is you'll take the buckle that you just removed from the webbing, and see how I've got it oriented, this round part. You put that on first and come around and go back through. Okay, now the other end, and you can put either end. This I'm calling the male end. You'll weave it on. Okay. You'll weave it on and back through. Now, you want to adjust this to where you have enough webbing to go, to where you'll have enough webbing to go back through and under the webbing. To secure it, you need to go back under this webbing. To run it back through the buckle that you just took off. Okay, and once you do that, you get a good secure clamp, a strap. And then on the other end, you'll want to take these. Now, I can't remember if this came with I can't remember if it came with these buckles, but if you have any of these lying around, or I think you can buy them. There's some kind of a cinching strap, but I think they came with this buckle, to tell you the truth, because without it, these fall off. So you want to you want to fold this as if you're going to buckle it. Alright, you'll hold it like that. Can you see? You'll hold it like so, and then this is going to come back. You can envision this sitting on the kayak. You can envision this going through the handle of your crate and back over. So you'll want to orient this buckle, the cinch strap, or whatever that is, and orient this to where it's facing the previous connector. That way you can cinch them together. Okay, once you get your once you get this little strap made up, and you've got your buckles oriented properly, you'll want to remove you want to remove the strap that's on here with the Phillips screwdriver. Now whenever I noticed when I removed those, there are no silicone here, and with that being webbing and a threaded screw, I feel like it's going to wick water in it and eventually get water down into the inside of the boat. Well, with you carrying any type of materials or supplies like I do, fish hooks, spare lures, towels, even spare clothing, if you get any water in here at all and it gets hot and steamy or any condensation sets up, you're going to have rust and mildew. So I would like to seal any type of hole. If I put a hole in the kayak or if there's an existing hole, I like to seal it with some kind of silicone. I'm using the E600. It's a real good sealant and adhesive. Just put your small dab on there. Don't need a whole lot. And then you'll take the screw and the webbing, and there's a little washer on there too, and you'll secure it to the hole like so. And you don't want to screw it too tight or you'll strip it out. I already did this one last night and it's set up and the glue or the adhesive is holding good, so I feel like that'd be a better way to attach it. Now all you need to do this is a tube of some kind of sealant. Get one that is fairly, I don't know, I wouldn't get too many automotive, although I think this can be used, but get one that is favorable to plastic. I looked at one for automotive the other day, and my gosh, some of the chemicals in it was pretty intense, and I was afraid that it might affect the plastic. So I've used this before, and I don't think it hurts. You know, you might double check me, but I have no problem with it. So anyway, let me show you now. Oh, what I was saying is you'll need a Phillips screwdriver, some type of sealant, and of course the buckles that fit your webbing. If you got a Feelfree, these are 1 inch, so 1 inch size buckles. Okay, let me get my crate. This is my crate. I also have a video of this you might want to check out, of how I modified this, how I put a lid on it, and how I cut out here for the handle. And I cut this out in order to put the straps in. I'm going to have to adjust these straps to fit, but you get my idea. Okay, if you'll see, I'll show you a little better detail of what I did to get these buckles on. Okay, once you slide this piece on I was mentioned earlier, you'll go under here and over, and then back through this buckle, or this cinching buckle, and thread it back through. You'll do that. You'll do this also the same way on the other side. Okay, do that the same way, and then once you get the buckle on, then you put it through the handle. And notice here I cut a section out, a slot out of the crate, so that when I put the strap in and buckle it down, you may have to cinch, this will probably have to be cinched down more, but anyway, once I put the strap in place, then when I close the lid, it sits nice and flush. That's the reason I cut the notch out. And depending upon if you put a lid or not, you won't have to do that, but I wanted this to sit nice and flush so that it wouldn't be warped or anything. Not necessarily keep out a lot of rain, because you can see it's going to get in here, but it gives you a nice level surface to work on if you have to. Alright, that's it as far as getting the straps modified and securing them in place, or securing your crate in place. Hope you enjoyed this little video, and hope you learned something and can apply it to your kayak, especially if you've got a Feelfree lure. You'll see what I'm talking about when you try to cinch in your crate. But anyway, hopefully next time you'll join me and we'll get to work on putting the anchor trolley in place. So until next time, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and till next time, we'll see you on the water. Have a good day.